Okay. Let's see if Twitch app is working. There we go. Alright, I think we're in good shape. So, about 2 minutes, we'll get started. Okay, all stretched out. Good. Hey, Yugman, how's it going? We're just about ready to get started today. And I'm gonna go check on what my dog is barking at. Oh, he's on the other side now. Okay. I don't know who it is. Probably someone outside enjoying the nice sunshine we got today. Okay, here we go. So I've actually started to incorporate using Blue Mage into my time with the Beast Tribes here. When I was doing some of the stuff to max out their ranks, did a couple of the missions with Blue Mage since it was a high enough level now to kill the enemies that they want me to kill. A little hairy in certain situations, but other than that it went pretty well, and either way I think the Beast Tribes that we're working with right now appreciate it because it means that we can get recognized and then trusted with them a lot faster, and they get what they want out of the whole deal as well. I mean, before, it would be like, with Blue Mage, I'd do all the side quests in a certain area, and I'd be like, okay, I gotta go kill a couple of things in order to make sure the level gets up. As it is now, though, I kill a few things for them and their quests, and everyone's happy. So, it seems like this was a bit of a symbiotic, fortuitous relationship that we've got going. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Last time, we started up, well, we continue with the story of the Dragon Song War patch quests by starting up patch 3.4, and attempted to take a quick break with Sir Emmerich there and have that dinner he was talking about, but, well, nothing ever works out in our favor when we want to sit still for more than 5 minutes, so the Warriors of Darkness have made it known that they are out to get us and out to kill all of the primals in our realm in order to, upset the balance that we currently have in the world. And we gotta stop them. So that's what we're gonna be hopefully doing today. But first, we have to make our way to both the Sylph and the Amalja encampments because I need to do quests with them to get them to the next level, so that way they're all set by next week and all good to go. I'm going to switch over to Monk for that, though, because I don't think I'm a high enough level to do the quest with them, with either one of the tribes, really, on Blue Mage yet. I'm on 44 on Blue Mage. I'm almost 45, but I could not quite make it today. Had some things to do again, so... But anyway, excuse me, Confucius. Olmsio has the Idle Hands quest for us, and I'm not entirely shocked that someone has had it with voices incompetence. My mic is testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, just making sure. Sometimes I don't check these things before the stream starts, and then it just ends up with bad things happening, so checking. Okay, what kind of favor do you need, Olmsio? Oh, let me guess, is he shirking his work? Oh my god. Oh, voice, what the hell, man? You can't do something as simple as collecting leaves, really? See, it's like... I think I would enjoy the Sylph quests better if it wasn't for this idiot. I mean, I know that that's kind of the point, is that voice is there to kind of be this idiot that just ends up helping them in some capacity later, but just... I don't know. I feel like I'd enjoy it better if it was just the Sylphs, you know, playing practical jokes on each other. I don't know. It's not a bad thing, I don't know. I've had it up to here with voice as well, Olmsio. I get where you're coming from. Nice to meet you, Nathaxio. Yes, Olmsio sent me to find our friend, our mutual friend. How did you even get that behemoth across that bridge? It's too narrow. Okay. Yeah, he probably let the transparency spell run out, and now he's stuck with the tempered sylphs. Yeah, he doesn't deserve to die. Let's go find voice. As annoyed as I am at him, he doesn't deserve to die. He just needs to get out of this quest line and go do things anywhere but where I am right now. I think you can tell which of the 2 Beast Tribe quests I'm doing right now I prefer. I'm not going to give you any hints if you're not sure at this point, but I'd like to believe it's fairly self-explanatory. I could be writing Confucius there as well at this point, but I don't really have that much planned for today, and I mean, I don't know how many cutscenes we're going to have to go through in the next few quests, but I looked at our basic timeline for today, and it's like Sylph quest, Amalja quest, finish up the main quest that we were doing last time, which we just have to go to the Waking Sands for, and then 4 quests and we're done. And that's all I have planned for today. We're not going to be starting the Hildebrand quest without Cole, because if I did, he would kill me, so, excuse me, yeah, that's the plan. Alright, voice, what did you get yourself involved with here? Didn't even get a chance to poison me. Are you alright? I guess I could have done that part with Blue Mage, but the problem is that in these instanced situations with Blue Mage, if there's an enemy, the Blue Mage gets very little experience by comparison to what they get normally. Like, I'd get probably about 200-300 experience from that Ochu, whereas if I fought it in the actual wider world, like if I fought it in Lark's Call, like back closer to Little Solace there, an actual Ochu, I'd get like 10,000 experience. So it's, you know. Well, I'm not shocked. This place does have a frickin' like Wonderland set up to it where you can get yourself lost very easily, but yeah, that's probably for the best, voice. Crazy guy. Might get more out of that than you would think. Yeah, I guess it depends on how many, like I said, how many cutscenes we have to watch over the course of the 6.5 quests that we're doing today. It's just I saw that there were no dungeons along the way, and I was like, I'm not really sure. I mean, if it goes a little longer today, I'm okay with that. I just don't want it to be like an hour and a half in and maybe like, well, I don't know what to do now. I guess I can go grind Blue Mage for half an hour to make sure the stream goes to 2 hours. Because that's like it's kind of my minimum cutoff point, right, is like 2 hours and maybe a couple of extra minutes. I usually don't want to go any lower than that because, you know, it just seems like it's not enough for me. I feel like if I just did well, I shouldn't say that because I guess it depends on the game too. Like my streams when I did Asura's Wrath a while ago were typically about an hour and a half, but that was because that game was shorter. Like it only took five streams plus a bonus episode to completely finish the game at a rate of about 2 hours per stream. So yeah, it wasn't really that long of a game. And in cases like that, I'll try to, you know, go a little shorter. But in the case of this game, it's like I've been trying to make them at least like 2 hours and 45 minutes, roughly, because that's about where I'm comfortable. But either way, did he make it back? What do you mean? Yeah, I just got voice out. What do you mean the Chosen One's safe? I thought you guys had the Chosen One. Oh god, did they use the frickin' spell that they used to make them look like somebody else on you guys? Oh boy. Alright, let's go see what the hell happened here. Because likely the Chosen One has been chosen by the Tempered to be taken. Oh boy. That's what it looks like. I haven't even been here. Uh-oh. Yeah, they used a see-through spell. Or not a see-through spell, a changed look spell. I thought I vanquished you into the depths of my heart weeks ago. No. I don't have a twin brother. Why is it 2 days in a row someone decides to come flying down the street playing their bass, like, louder than a frickin' hip-hop concert? Good lord. I don't even know if you guys can hear that, but it's really loud in my ears right now. Yeah, of course, it's a tempered sylph. Oh, haven't we seen Deluxio before? I forget. I feel like we have seen them before. Uh-oh. Anybody got, like, some arrows? Voice, you're a scholar. Use Ruin on them. So they drop... Well, maybe dropping the Chosen One wouldn't be a good idea, huh? About that, the Garleans really aren't bothering you guys that much anymore. Well, this is a fine kettle of fish. Now what do we do? I guess we go over here and see what Voice is doing, right? Oh, up there. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, where is Voice? He's probably up there with them, being like, what's going on? We'll think of something. We'll have to. Because we can't just let them take the Chosen One with them. Oh, okay, yeah, for idle hands. So, did you have the Chosen One with you? I think I'm misunderstanding what's going on here, because I thought that the sylphs had it under their care. I don't know why Voices were like, oh, I should have been more careful. You weren't even watching them, and for good reason. Yeah, I don't think Ramu will be that happy with us. I mean, on the plus side, it'll be easier to get Shock Strike, but on the minus side, everyone in Gridania will die. So, yeah, we gotta weigh the odds there. I don't think me getting Shock Strike is more important. Okay, that I will do until we figure something out to get back the Chosen One. Quest complete. We are now friendly with the Sylphs, so we're almost there, believe it or not. The thing about the battle tribes in A Realm Reborn is that you only have to get up to rank 4, I think, with them, and then they're maxed out. Even though the Ixal, you get them up to rank 7. You can then, once you get all 5 tribes up to either rank 4 or, in the case of the Ixal, rank 7, you can then do Allied Beast Tribe quests to increase all of their ranks to rank 9, which is Allied. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'll be doing it with the Amalja and Sylphs now, and then after our break to play other games, when we come back to 14 for Stormblood, I'll be finishing the Sahagin and Kobold quests and doing the Allied Beast Tribe quests, ideally before we start Stormblood's main scenario, because there is still some patch content between here and the actual Stormblood main scenario, but hopefully that's what'll happen. If it doesn't end up happening, then it'll be pretty close, so we'll see. And we can buy more things from the Sylphic vendors, and Moxia will give us quests, which is good. Let me go from there. And actually, that is going to change up my little order of how I do things from here on. Like, I don't have Beast Tribe quests available anymore today, but I can get 510 points to get to the next rank. I can still get that in 5 days, because if I do the ones from Panyxia here, I get 14 per, so 3 quests from them, 42. The ones up top get me 20, like not the ones from the first vendor here. Let me get back up here. Not the ones from Tanaxia, the ones from Moxia here will get me 20, if I recall correctly. I see I don't have any allowances, but I think we can still look. Yeah, it gets me 20 for the Sylphic relations with them. So that will, 20 plus 20 plus 20 is 60, and then 60 plus 42 is 102. 102 times 5 is 510. So 5 more days, and they'll be good to go. Then we can increase their rank and be good done with them. Same thing for the Amalja, who we are going to go and check out right now and do their quest. And once we're done with that, we'll already be in Thanalan, so we can head straight over to Horizon and go to the Waking Sands to finish out our little thing with our friend Gabu from last time. I checked around the camp, too, to see if I could find him. I figured he might still be in the camp somewhere, but I could not find him. And it's a little concerning, because they said, you know, they're going to take care of... And they are taking care of him, you know. I talked to the commander just in case, and he's like, yeah, we'll keep our eyes on him, make sure he's okay. He seems like he's doing better, but, you know, we got to keep our eyes on him anyway. But he's not in the camp, which makes me a little concerned. I don't know where they would have stashed him, but... I just want to see my little goblin boy again. Because he doesn't deserve the world that he was born into. Okay. Hamujga, I am ready for my next trial with the Flame Fangs. What are they scheming now? Of course, another kidnapping. Okay, I can do that. I mean, yeah, but you haven't exactly lost your home like the people of Little Alamigo have. Well, that's not true, actually. Hamujga would know better than anyone, I think, because the Brotherhood of Ash, they don't have their home anymore. I mean, this is their home now, the Ring of Ash, but they were forced out of it when the rest of their tribe was like, you know what, fuck it, we're just going to summon Ifrit all day. Okay, that I can do, Hamujga. I will do the best I can with it. Let's go, Confucius, back across the desert. Actually, it's not even that far of a walk. I can go right in here, so... I'm also doing pretty good on the whole side quest thing with picking everything up around here. I think there might be some more down this way. Not yet, but I think there is some more quests in Southern Thandolin and the Sigoli Desert for later. I might have to pick them up at like the Waking Sands or something, but I'll worry about that in my couple of days off here. So, but yeah, getting a little further with those, they're definitely helping with in terms of me leveling stuff with Blue Mage. So, give me things to kill that are outside of instances, and Blue Mage will level up fairly quickly. That's what my information tells me there, Commander. Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez. Well, sounds like we've got some work to do. I mean, I can't swing a blade, but I can help you. I can swing a large blade. I can't swing a one-handed blade to save my life, but... Okay, yeah, I can do that. I wonder what it'll do for their morale. Probably will help, I would think. I would hope, anyway. Alright, let's see here. Where are we going? Oh, not that far. Okay. Just across the trench. I was gonna say, like, creek or river. I think it is called Burnt Lizard Creek, but, like, there's barely any water in it. So I would be more inclined to call it a trench, personally. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. Are they down here? Oh, they're down here. Okay. Uh-oh, you guys are kneeling. What's going on? What's the situation there, soldiers? I mean... Okay, then just send me in. Oh, you guys took care of him. Okay. Oh, never mind. You took care of them, but I used the right pronoun, but it wasn't referring to the correct people. I thought they were referring to the Amalja. In reality, this guy sent them all to be tempered. That's what you think. Yeah, I can throw you in the river if you want. I've heard that the ultimate punishment for any Amalja is dousing them with water when they're weakened, so maybe the same will apply to this gentleman. That's rich. That's incredibly rich. The Flame Fangs, powerful enemies. Are you fucking kidding me? Bring them on. Here we go. You were saying about powerful enemies. Where's the rest of the army? Yeah, they failed. Get him, Interceptor. Hey man, you brought this upon yourself. You know what? I'm not even mad. I wanted to punch him straight in the face until there was nothing left, but I'll take this as a victory. Nice shot, Xena. That's the first good shot you've had for a while. Well, they're kidnapping people and tempering them. We might be surrounded, and we have a wounded person with us, so this could get a little hairy. Who's there? Well, isn't resistance more preferable to submission? The slave races? And who exactly is Zagozte? You could say that. Oh my god. Well, I can go into Zaharak itself. It's not really that difficult. Oh my god. You better watch, man. There's still holes in that mask of yours. She could totally shoot your eye out. Oh my god. Really? That's it? That's all it's gonna take? I think I'm too strong for this quest. Yeah, alright, sure. Obviously, you haven't had to contend with me yet, but I have 2 wounded to take care of, so just go on your way for now. I'll be back. Are you okay? Well, don't say you're done for. I do need to make the report, but I want you to come with me. I'm sure Confucius can make a little room. Alright, well, let's go make our report. To the commander. And hopefully that little recruit guy makes it. Can I get up this way? Maybe. Do a little platforming. There we go. I'm gonna have to keep my platforming in this game a little intact. I'm not gonna really be doing that many gates from now on. So. I mean, are you really that shocked? You're literally like this close to the heart of the tempered Amalja, so... Yeah, it didn't really work that well, huh? Okay, I will see what I can do then. Let's see, okay, so we gotta go report to the Ring of Ash and let them know that, well... things didn't exactly go as planned. And to prepare for an assault on Zaharak, which I'm sure they'll eventually agree to do. Where is Lunga? She's normally right over there. Maybe she's going to show up in this upcoming cutscene. Hamu's got some bad news. Yeah. Zagazte has taken the kidnapped. I kind of figured, yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, that I can do. So we are going to... Are we going straight into Zaharak? Not exactly. We're going into Zanrak, which... I have a tendency to get the two confused sometimes. I find, though, that Zanrak is the much more difficult terrain to work with, because... It seems like it's not that hard. Like, you look at it in the desert there, and it's like, oh, it's mostly open land. No. No, it is not mostly open land. It is up, around, down, all over the place. So, excuse me. I will show you right about here exactly what I mean. Was there a... Oh, okay, that's not the right fate. Never mind. There is a fate that spawns over there that I've been doing a little bit. I've already got 4 Flamefang chokers from said fate. So, that way, if they ask me for them as part of the rank 3 stuff, there he is. I have them for them already. Okay, that gets me a key. Where else can I find a key? Actually, it's probably up this way. Because this way leads up and into Zanrak there. It's like, that's Zaharak over there, this is Zanrak up here. So hopefully you don't have, like, dyslexia or something, otherwise you're probably going to get the two confused. I mean, I get the two confused, and I don't have dyslexia, so I feel terrible for anybody who actually did. Guess I didn't really need to what's it called? Form shift there. Oh well. That one is likely up on that hill somewhere, so we'll have to look at that. I'm not even gonna bother with getting Confucius out. He's this is beneath him. This is the dirty work that he doesn't need to do. So Interceptor and I'll handle this. I do want to get Confucius out though a little bit, because he's been at rank 9 for like 4 days or something, and I just keep forgetting to do anything about it. So we're gonna pick him a new rank power. He's almost to the point where he's at rank 10. I don't know if I'm gonna get him there in time. Maybe, because Blue Mage has been getting him some pretty decent experience. But is it gonna get him there by next Tuesday? I'm not really confident in that assumption. So, but it should be right around here somewhere, I think, unless it's down below me. In which case, this is what always happens. It always ends up like, it's gonna be like all the way down there, isn't it? Oh, God, okay. Interceptor, I hope you know how to combat roll, because that's what we're about to do. Ow. Here it is. This is the part of Zanrak that really gets me, because like the circles make it almost look like it's in the camp when it's out of the camp, and vice versa all the time on these quests. It's not a bad thing, it's just, I don't know, sometimes it can get a little annoying. Not that bad though. Okay, where to next? We are, whoops, going to... Okay, we're not exactly going into Zaharak, but we're getting pretty close. They'll probably send me into Zaharak for the level 3 quests there. Because I think those ones are like level 48, I want to say? 49? Something like that. Either way, I'm eventually going to be doing them exclusively on Blue Mage. I won't be doing them on Monk for that long because, well, I don't really get much out of it with Monk, so... let's see, there's got to be a cage around here somewhere. Like over here, maybe? Ah, here we go. Man, makeshift cage? They used to be sturdy. These guys are slacking. Alright, go on, get out of here. Yeah, well... I'm glad you picked a god and prayed, but you didn't need to. Gore Horde, huh? These guys have got some crazy names. Mostly, you know, it's to do with either Zanrak, Zaharak, or some form of sword and violence, but, yeah, you know. I can dig the music around here, though. It's pretty cool. I can understand your confusion, but I'm from the Maelstrom, so don't even worry about that. Actually, that would probably just make you more confused. Just get out of here. Did you fall asleep at the wheel there, buddy? No, he's busy. He's deep in his meditations, you see. Well then, just fight back against the Beastmen. Help the Flames out. They could sure use the help. They've been losing people left and right, not only to Tempered, but also to kidnappings, so, you know. They could use the aid. Here we go. I was like, wait a minute, where is this? I'm almost at the edge of the circle. Well, it's north and west, but if you go north, you're gonna get hurt, and if you go west, you're gonna get hurt, so, maybe it's best if you just follow me. We are going back to the Ring of Ash? Back to the Ring of Ash, okay. Then that's where we'll go. given consideration to the idea of turning off the mount music again, because it's, I mean, I know that it's, the Chocobo theme is iconic and everything like that. It's just, I feel like I haven't listened to as much of this game's like ambient music from certain areas, because I've, you know, been riding on Chocobo back for a lot of it. So maybe I'll, in my own time, maybe I'll turn it off and listen to some of the ambience, because some of them tracks are pretty good, from what I've heard. I might make that switch for when Stormblood rolls around. Because I'm pretty sure the Chocobo theme isn't changing just because I'm going to a different expansion. We'll see. I'm also going to have to move Chakra over for when I get Brotherhood, but that's a bit of a ways off yet, so I'm not going to worry about it that terribly much. Hamujga, I have freed the captives. The ones that were left, anyway. You turned off mount music a long time ago. See, I'm just like, the only thing about it is that I'm like, well, I really like Borderless, which is the generic mount music that is like from non-Chocobos. I really like that track, and I want that to play when I'm on a mount that has it, but I don't want necessarily be playing the Chocobo theme over everything else. So I guess I could just, like, if I'm gonna fly anywhere with a mount that has Borderless, I could just turn it on again, but I don't know. Only ones you keep it on for are the Primal mounts. Oh, okay. Do the Primal mounts, like, have music from the Primal fights then, or how does that work? See, I think this is why I sort of like the Amalja in a way, is because if I'm at the point where I totally find someone or something just completely irredeemable. So in the case of the Flame Fangs, like the Brotherhood of Ash find them completely irredeemable, completely opposite of their beliefs. There's no way that they can reason with them, so the only way to do anything is just to fight them. I like being vindictive when that sort of thing happens. I'm like closet vindictive, I guess, because I'm not vindictive normally, but when something to me is totally irredeemable, I like to fuck with it a lot. So I can agree with his how he appreciates the confusion and devastation I've brought to Zaharak. So all the mounts that drop in EX fights play their music. It's pretty neat. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I don't know, I haven't gotten any yet, but we'll have to see if we do any EX fights in the future. What's the trouble there, Xena? Oh my god. Yeah, you sort of took one fireball and almost dropped dead, so you might want to hone your skills a little. No, that's not what they're saying. Right. Sounds like you got a little work to do there, Lunga. She's a little upset about this, isn't she? Well, that's a little bit brutal, but you guys do live by the old ways, so I can't really, you know, I can't disagree with the way that you know, well, I can disagree, and just not, you know, listen to the way that you work, but I can't say it in such a way that I don't respect the way you do things, you know what I mean? Okay, and we are friendly with the Brotherhood of Ash now. Nice. And we can buy some new things from Brotherhood of Ash vendor. I wonder what those are, because I mean, the stuff that you get from the Sylphs are kind of like, because they don't really sell that well, but let's see what we can get from the Amalja now. Maybe some extra items. I can at least sell this Ochu vine that I got. I think for right now it's just the dyes, which I really don't need all that badly. So, oh, do I have anything else to sell? I don't think I do. I think I'm holding on to a few pieces of armor for Blue Mage. Yeah, because this is, felt coif, and then some gloves and a belt that I can't wear yet. So I'll hold on to those, that's fine. That's a lot of wall planters that guy's making. I guess I was trying to see if there was anything wrong. I guess that would be a bit of a platitude for asking her that, but you know. Oh, I can mend my gear while I'm here. Let's do that. Okay, there's that. And now we are good to go. Okay, so next place we need to go is we need to return to the Waking Sands in order to finish out that next quest. So let's go to Horizon and see what all the craziness has been about, because, well, I don't think they're going to tell us exactly what's going on just yet, but they probably will in the future. Okay, Confucius, we're off to the Waking Sands again. Now that I can take an airship to Ishgard, I'm going to need to find a new place for my home point to be set. I don't really know where I'm going to put it. I could put it in Mordana once we, you know, end up back at the Rising Stones. I suppose, though, with how, you know, how much stuff I'm going to be doing in the future, I'm not really going to have to worry about that too much, because it's like, it's this stream and then 3 more streams and then we're done for now, so I really guess I don't have to worry too much. We're winding it down. We're almost at that point. I'll see what suits my needs best anyway, because I think I can get a an aetheryte crystal for my eventual plot of land that is going to become a house. So, still haven't showed you guys where that is yet, though you can probably venture a guess. But I will show you in a little while. I'm probably going to be doing that as part of the final stream, because like my plan is that the next 2 streams are going to be the Hildebrand quests. And then following that, I have a couple of concluding quests to do, and then spend the rest of the last stream doing just showing where the house is going to be, and then getting the permit for it and building it up. And basically, I'm going to be decorating it and getting it all the way that I want it between now and the beginning of Stormblood. So it's going to take, it probably won't take that long, but you know, it'll take a little while. Yeah, Titan's no more, so thankfully I had 7 other people who didn't fall off to help me with it. Yeah, it's enough of a victory for me to call it one. Okay. And what did you learn, Ariane? Yeah, I think we've heard that one before. Right, so that, and now does that include the source, or? I wonder. But here's the thing, though, is that every umbral calamity appears to have been the times they succeeded, quote-unquote. So, was the coming of light in the Warriors of Darkness's world an umbral calamity? It seems like if it was a wash of light, basically, it would be something that happens during an astral era, because, you know, umbral implies darkness. But I suppose too much light, as we said last time, could be just as bad, so... Frail flesh undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to her call, to flow into the endless sea, there to endure as one and none. So they all return to the source. That's what it seems like. Yeah, they all go back to the live stream, which is just great. Yeah, sort of like the Ascians realm, so... So that's why they're trying to collapse everything into a singularity of light and dark. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one, isn't it? But trouble is they're making that choice for us, which is not cool at all. Oh, geez, here we go. It's probably what they were trying to get with those the people they kidnapped. They were probably trying to get tempered to go along with the crystals they're talking about here. Yikes, that could be a problem. See, the name sort of rings a bell, but wasn't she, like, I think we chased her around Gridania or something with Captain Ilbert at one point. I honestly forget, but I think so. Yeah, I was going to say, they probably just needed a new leader, and the Ascians were like, I can provide for you. Well, I was just there, but I will go with you again, because they'll probably be a little more helpful with us, since, you know, I just helped them out, so. You too, Oriange, you too. I was gonna say, is that my phone? What's up, Thancred? Of course they were. Well, one shipment isn't gonna... Well, maybe it could be enough, but... It's probably a good idea, Thancred. We might need some help, so... Okay, what else is up? Oh, okay, so Lion Royale was not Ivy? I was under the impression they were the same person, but... Oh, well. Point is, we have to make our way back to Little Alamigo, because this whole thing about the crystals could become a problem if we don't. Well, I mean, I know out of character what's going on, Alfie Node, but I have no idea in character. Yeah, right now we gotta take care of things in Little Alamigo, so let's go take care of that and then we'll worry about it. Now, I think these quests are the ones that are... Yeah, these are all the level 40-somethings that I can take care of later, and then the extreme mode primals are over there with Oriange, so... We'll worry about those later, and I'll get the side quest ones off screen. I've given a little consideration to what I'm going to be doing when I come back from the Stormblood stuff as well. Or come back to do the Stormblood stuff as well. And I think my plan with it is that I'm going to do, before the Stormblood stuff starts, I'm going to do the Warring Triad quests. I'm going to do potentially the Extreme Mode Primals. I guess it depends on if we can even get a party together for them. And then the Beast Tribe quest for the Sahagins and Sahagan and the Kobolds. I don't know how much mileage we're going to get out of that stuff. It might only be a couple of episodes, but we'll have to see. And then, of course, the stuff from the last patch before Stormblood, that's more of a prelude, so... Get to the bottom of what, Alice? Yeah, it seems like you and him are having a little bit of a disagreement. Okay, that's not ominous at all. Okay, that's a good idea. Then let's do some gathering of information there, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops. I clicked a little too early there. Yep, we don't know who or why. I can probably bet on the who part, because they're probably part of the whole, there were spies and tempered people in here just a few moments ago. Then again, they're not really, you know, tempered in this case. They're trying to summon Raugir, not Ifrit, so... Excuse me. Okay, sounds good. Let's split up, gang. Okay, so I'm headed this way. Let's go see what we can find out over here. Of course, considering how unlike they are to treat with outsiders here, it's you know... The Griffin? Who's the Griffin? Please tell me it's not that kid that we had to rescue from the Amalja way back in the day. I mean, if they're the ones looking for crystals, then sure, I'm looking for the Griffin. Oh, jeez. This Griffin guy sounds like quite a character. You'll have to see what's up with him. Oh, okay. I think maybe there might be a person down here. No, this is the same part of the floor. Maybe they're upstairs then. Because I think I missed my turn to go upstairs. So, let's have a look. Yep. This guy, there was a quest that you can do here where you get all these people cactus tea, I think it is. And this guy was one of the guys you got defeated to because I guess he's got some form of sickness and apparently it's still going. Or maybe he's just old and decrepit. I don't know. So there's the Griffin and the masks. Well, we know how things have gone with masked people in the past with us. And it hasn't really been good, so... Let's see what else we've learned here. The Alamegans appear to be, well, the little Alamegans appear to be a little more loose at the tongue than they normally are. And the Griffin and the masks, that's pretty much what I learned. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, so maybe we should get to them first before the Warriors of Darkness do, and that way they can direct their attention towards not summoning a primal, but, you know, the Alamegan resistance, which I'm sure they could use the help. Okay. Ah, that's right, yeah, Gundabald and I, we don't go way back, but I have been acquainted with him in the past, so... Maybe he'll be receptive to me. Let's go find out. Gundabald, good to see you again. I mean, I was here about 3 days ago doing side quests for you, but, you know. We have been asking questions, but they aren't too bad. We just need to know about the Griffin and the masks a little bit. That's what we've heard. Well, sounds like you guys finally found someone who can channel your energies into something more productive than sitting here and feeling sorry for yourselves. Right, yeah. Oh, okay. I get a feeling Thancred will be here, though. Okay, fair enough. So Alphanode and I will head off in that direction. Just make sure you're careful, Alisei. I wouldn't be shocked if you did give him a piece of your mind. Okay, so our resistance leader is over by the Sunken Temple of Karn. I haven't unlocked Karn hard mode yet, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think they direct you to go there ever, unlike, you know, Karn normal mode, which they direct you to go to, kind of like Titan hard mode during the patch content, so. I think what we're going to end up doing with the ones, like the dungeons that I haven't unlocked and done stuff with, like we unlocked the Pharaoh Sirius and then the Pharaoh Sirius hard mode, so those ones we will do stuff with. But if I haven't unlocked them at this point, unless I unlock them on screen, I don't think we're going to really do much with them, to be honest. Now that being said, I still think, I've still been kicking around the idea of unlocking Palace of the Dead on screen. And just doing stuff with it off screen, because we did kind of get a conclusion on the quest with Edda way back before we started Heavensward, but it wasn't a real conclusive conclusion, and the only way to get full conclusion on that is to do Palace of the Dead up to floor 50, which I don't think is a terribly difficult thing to do, but it is. I think it's the mechanics in there are totally different from outside. We can't just blitz through it like we were doing an unsynced dungeon, so. I don't know. We'll see. Sounds like there's a sizable group of people here, yeah. Looks like all of Little Alamigo came out to see him.
Brothers and sisters! 20 years ago, Alamigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire.
Before he keeps going here, I'd just like to say that his hood is putting me off right now, because it looks an awful lot like Elidibus's, even though I'm fairly certain he's not Elidibus, so.
In our haste to overthrow the King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north. With our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled. Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same.
See, he's putting them down and then bringing them back up.
We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out, building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country, or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home.
Well, he's right.
We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery.
So what are you going to do about it? You can go through Palace pretty quick. Okay.
The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes, they will not act if there's no profit in it. Only we can free our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight.
The no profit line makes me think I know who the Griffin is, but I'm gonna wait.
They have imprisoned us. They have enslaved us. And they have murdered us. But no more. Blood demands blood, and the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands.
Oh, that blood demands blood thing again. Here we go. They're all gonna agree,
this,
but
I promise you, For we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Alamegan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Albania once more.
Yeah, I figured, but his wording there is a little bit tricky because
Power befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. It seems like he picked the words very specifically, you know what I mean? But it's good that we can go through Palace pretty quick because it means that I won't have to worry too much about getting stuff done with it. I don't know if we'll get to because I know there's another quest that you can get that's like an epilogue to the epilogue if you get to floor 100, and then getting to floor 200 is just for the shits and giggles. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that out later. If we have extra time today, maybe I'll unlock it. What do you see, Alphinaud? Oh. Well, hello there.
What are you two doing here?
That's what I would want to ask you.
I could ask you the same thing.
Yeah. Let's not make too much of a scene, though. I mean, the Griffin will be like, what in the hell are you guys doing?
This is quite the surprise.
Yeah, you're telling me. Where have you guys been?
What I see. If you feel as I feel.
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
That seems like a pretty good idea, yeah.
Strength of arms that will win this battle, but strength of heart.
Well, we just got 2 of our friends back. That's pretty neat. I'm trying to think. Are we missing anybody besides Menphilia now? I don't think so. I mean, Hori Boulder and Philomene and her group, but they're just kind of off doing whatever they feel like. So, well, that ended pretty nicely. So what the hell have you two been up to since we saw you last? What gave you that idea, Papolimo? The fact that my hair grew out a little bit and I got helmet hair, or the scar across my face? Yeah, really, Ida. It's crazy how the fates work that way. Yeah, I'm just glad that you guys made it out. And in more than, better pieces than Y'shtola and Thancred did, thankfully. Yeah, I mean, once everybody got out of there, that was the thing I was worried most about, though, was getting out of the palace. Oh, okay, so you guys looked to the Alamegan resistance after you fled the castle, and that's why you had to keep things under wraps, huh? Right. Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem. It's not like we have cell phone numbers here, Maybe someone should invent that on link pearls so that you can have a cell phone number, like a link pearl number, a link shell number, so that if you lose your link shell, you don't have to go through so many, don't have to jump so many hurdles and go through so many hoops to get it all back together the way it was. Yeah, we didn't get any such letter. Really? You'd think he would come to us, considering he doesn't trust the rest of the Eorzean Alliance to do anything. Yeah, you'd think. Oh, okay, so he's like the public figure in case he gets, killed or something. Okay. He's the stunt double. Well, that doesn't seem like the kind of person you'd want to be leading your revolution. Just a thought. Yeah, it's I mean, the only thing that it points to for me, Ida, is that the Hessians are involved somehow, but I don't know. Hey, it's okay. I wear the blindfold too, Ida. I get it. She almost said it again. Oh boy. Yeah, we didn't really get very far with that now, did we? Well, we thought there would be crystal shipments in this area because they've been shipping some crystals all over the place. Yeah, for summoning. Great. Yeah, that's what we're hoping to avoid, Papalymo. Well, okay then, Ida. I'll stand at your back for that one. Yeah. Of course. Of course, we'll stand with you, no problem. Testing a Prime sub is still active. Yes, yes it is, Dream. You are still good to go. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. It's going good, Conker. How's it going for you? And hello, how are ya today? Haven't missed too much thus far. We've pretty much just been chasing crystal shipments, and I mean, we found a couple of our friends, so that's always nice. So, what's the story then, Ida and Papalymo? I mean, it depends on the person, Ida. If we don't know who the Griffin is, then like he could be anybody. He could be an Ascian for all we know. So it wouldn't be a matter of stupid. It would be a matter of exactly according to my plan. So all of these dishes sound pretty good, except Flognard. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. It looks like haggis. I think I'm just going to take the silver piece, probably. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Doing okay, just ate lunch. Nice. Nice. That's a good thing. Okay, sure. So how do we isolate his stunt double? Boy, I hope so, Papalymo. Otherwise, we're going to be back at square one. Okay. You sure he won't recognize it? Well, wait, hang on. I have a blindfold that will make him not recognize me because I hardly ever wear it in the cities, so... Okay, then. I mean, that sounds like a decent enough plan. I mean, I have some crappy shepherd's clothes with one of my retainers, if that would help. Alright. Yep, let's go get some crappy clothes there, Alphinode. Feel like I'm going to the discount store like I'm getting my clothes from a welfare shelter or something. Not that there's anything wrong with clothes from a welfare shelter. I'm not trying to say that. If you need to require clothes from there, it's fine. It's just they're acting like I don't already have, you know, halfway decent clothes as it is. I suppose that's kind of the point, though. We're supposed to look like we're people falling on hard times, so... Where am I even going? Oh, I see. Okay. Could just go Dark Knight for a while. Yes, I could. I could just go Dark Knight for a while. That would work. Wonder if that makes any difference when you're doing this. I'm going to find out. Here we go. Because as we said previously, not too many people know that I am a Dark Knight here in Eorzea. Okay, I was going to say, is this person on the second floor? But no, they're down here. Let's see what they give me in this outfit. What do you mean? I thought you had it. No, I'm just pulling your leg, Alphinode. I've got it. Hey, man, you don't have to be a part of it. Here's the money. Get me what we need, and you don't have to be a part of it. Okay, cool. What did we get? I got more weathered shepherd's stuff. Good lord. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, we gotta use the weathered shepherd's tunic and slops. Alright. Are they just as crap as they were the last time we got them? Yes, yes, they are. Okay, well, I'm gonna... I'm probably gonna... If there's an instance in which I have to fight with my shepherd's clothing on, I'm gonna have to pop Rampart more than once, but that's okay. Is there a gate out from up here? I think there is. I think it's over here. Wait, no, not there. Maybe it's down here. Hang on. Ouch. It's pitch black in here and I can't find the gate. There we go. Oh, okay, right out here. In the middle of the desert. Okay, well, they're there, so let me go, like... Ah, this will do. Go right in here. And just, I don't know, though. Would somebody who's like some, you know, a down on their luck person with, you know, trying to join the resistance, would they really come in with a giant ornate sword like this? Then again, all of my weapons at this point are ornate. I mean, the Ifrit's claws are ornate. My books are ornate. It's like, I can't win for losing here. We'll just go with it. What the hell? Do that. And we'll do that. This looks so ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right, Conquer. I think we will switch back to Monk. Yeah, it's a little easier to conceal, you see. Like, if I do that and that. There. I mean, my boots are nice, but maybe that was all I took with me, you know what I mean? So, it's fine. This will work. I unfortunately can't take my male entertainment outfit back out. I mean, I guess I could, but, you know, it's fine. That's what I'm hoping, Alpha Node. Yep. Let's have a wait for our false griffin friend here. If it's anyone we know, he'll recognize me immediately, but...
My thanks, comrades.
That will be all.
You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
We would like to know more about it, sure. Please don't, not that outfit again. It's a good thing I'm not planning on taking Dancer and when we get to Shadowbringers, because holy cow, that outfit would have been perfect.
A great interest, you might say. Your
Okay,
words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms.
You're embellishing too much, Alpha Node. He's going to see right through you.
I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal.
Okay, he's doing it on purpose
now.
now.
That would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
Oh boy. Cat's out of the bag now. No, you're not going anywhere now.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Got your number.
The famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot.
I like his outfit, though, other than the hood. It's really cool armor. I wonder if it's, like, Dragoon exclusive, because he has a spear, so I would assume he's a Lancer class at the very least. If it isn't, I kind of would like to use it.
You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals.
For what, exactly? Better speak now or forever hold your peace.
You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal.
Okay,
We
so...
use them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
Seriously? What stake would the Amalja have in the Alamegan liberation? Like, even for a shipment of crystals, are they that well, we did just fight the Flame Fangs today. We know how desperate they are, so I guess they might be that desperate.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad?
I mean, the world's gone mad since you've been gone, Ida, so...
When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
Yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Do they ever explain? I don't think they've explained it yet. Maybe they did in passing.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl.
But
we don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes.
I think, if I recall correctly, Ida is actually from Alamigo, if I remember right. So that's why she has a vested interest in the whole thing, because she's from there. So it would make sense that she would be... she would feel personally attacked on this, you know what I mean? Because she wants to see her home freed too, and if he's jeopardizing that, she would be understandably upset. So
it's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
Well, maybe you're going a little too far there. Just a thought. Punch him in the back of the head, Ida. You can do it. I know you don't have your claws, but it's okay. You don't need them.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
Actually, that's a good question, Pampalimo. Always thinking a step ahead, I see.
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god.
Oh, boy.
Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Okay, because I was going to say, I think there's more pressing matters at this point. But we can go look at this whole primal situation.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light?
I am. What's it to you?
Aye. I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave man can make a difference.
Well, I'm glad to be of service.
You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago.
Medicine. I'm trying to think back to when we made some medicine in Quarry Mill. I'm drawing a big, huge blank, unfortunately. Maybe I'll have to go look back at the VODs.
On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
Actually, I think I remember, because it was that guy across the bridge from the center of Quarry Mill who was talking about the Alamegan resistance, and I think, God, I forget where we went to make that medicine. I think it was like a level 40-something quest, if I remember right. Oh, man, it's been such a long time. I forget if this... I think this was post-Garuda, if I remember right. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, though, because it could have been before Ifrit as well. I can't remember. I'm racking my brains, and I'm coming up with nothing. Damn it, brain. It's okay. This is where you were supposed to lie and say you weren't the Warrior of Light. Yeah. I probably wish that I was a better liar, because it probably would have worked out a little better. But, I mean, it seems like they're, I don't necessarily trust what they're doing, but because they did just give crystals to people to summon a primal.
You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
They're a bit shady, but I don't know. They don't seem all bad, Maybe the Griffin and his group, but you just want Alamigo to be free. I get it.
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head.
Right.
Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences.
So we have to do this carefully, Ida.
You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
I can see why these two stick together. It seems like Ida's the person of action, and Papalymo's the person who kind of tempers that action in such a way that she doesn't get herself in trouble. Well, that was a fine mess. I'm gonna get back in my normal outfit. I almost feel like throwing these clothes on the ground, but then again, I feel like a refugee might want them. It's been such a long time, Alphinaud. I can't... Yeah, I think I know, but it's been so long. Yeah, we gotta go find these crystals, so let's go do the best we can. I'm just gonna take the silver piece, it's fine. I don't really need the money or the food all that badly. Yeah, most likely, Alphinaud, so that means we're gonna have to go and assault Zaharak. Okay, yep. I'll meet you back there then. I wonder if I can sell these clothes off to the merchant there. I don't think they're bound to me just yet. So, I guess I can give that a shot. But this whole thing's probably coming to a head pretty soon. I wouldn't be shocked if we have to go fight Ifrit in the future. Considering what happened last time. But boy, the Brotherhood of Ash are going to be a little upset when they learn of what was actually going on with the kidnappings and stuff. It's crazy, though, how I have this fortuitous timing where I do these quests at exactly the right moments. I can't even sell it. Yeah, nobody even wants this crap. I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't even think I can descent it because I'm not a weaver, so I don't think it's possible. Yeah, it won't even let me descent it. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I've got one already, so I don't need one terribly. Okay, that takes care of that. I'll keep the rest of the stuff because, as I said, I'll need it for Blue Mage pretty soon. So. Ah, Thancred's here. Nice. I could tell you were laying it on pretty thick there, Alphinaud. Not for nothing. Thancred, good to see you. I kept you waiting, huh? He's even got the snake hair at this point. Oh boy. Anyway. Well, it's nothing good, Ali's saying. It appears that they've transferred the crystals to the Amalja. Yeah, they're okay too. Yeah, just still trying to help out some friends in the Resistance. Yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that. Probably a good idea. Right. Then I will meet all of you there. Or I'll just go with you. I don't know. It depends on what the game's gonna have me do here. Oh, our masked friend. Well, half-masked friend. But what will that drama entail? I suppose there's only one way to find out. I don't know what they're talking about, but it's probably not good for us. I was gonna say, that sounds an awful lot like Zaharak. Okay, well, we're here. Alice, are you prepared? Oh, it's the calm before the storm, Alice. Don't you worry about that. I'm sure of it. Well, I mean, it's probably quieter because I was just here not that long ago taking care of business with the Brotherhood of Ash, but... You could be right, though. There could be some craziness going on. Yeah. Ah, okay, so this is another one of those several cutscenes thing. Okay. I think we're prepared. Let me just double check and make sure. I don't think I have anything. I really don't even need these proto-armor ID keys anymore, honestly. But I think we're prepared. I'm going to say let's go for it. Maybe I'll wait to put the helmet on, though. We'll do that when the actual battles come, because it's an instance, so I'm sure we'll be involved in a battle somewhere. Okay, let's do this. Let's take the fight to the Amalja that have got those crystals.
This isn't right. The Amalja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Yeah, something's up here, because they would definitely be guarding it more closely if they were summoning a primal. Whoa!
Not willingly, no.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, it's these guys again.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
Yeah, as usual. I like to be fashionably late, don't you see?
By the 12. Will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it.
Then stop.
Killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos.
I'd like to see you try.
One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
I think I would like to disagree in that regard with respect to the fact that it's me we're talking about.
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Yeah, we may be 5-on-4, but they're not gonna let you get at me so easily. Just be careful, Thancred. He is a paladin. He can take it.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
Nice. Good catch, Carbuncle.
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Might not want to say that too loud, lady. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I thought she was hitting them with a flare. Oh boy.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Where did those talents take you? Yep. That's what I thought. Okay, somebody might want to protect her, though, while she's doing this, whatever she's doing. Oh, I see. Didn't take her for a swordsman, personally, but I guess I'll take it.
As Eorzea's blade of light once stood by my side, now I shall stand at his, and defend this realm with all my might.
Maybe a red mage, but, you know. Sounds like we've got our party, then. Alright, then. One last square off. If you think you can take me, then come get some. And then Elise goes berserk. Yeah. She just takes them all herself. Hope you don't mind if... Okay, never mind. I was going to say give me some time to prepare, but nope. No need. Alright, so first things first, take out the Devout because she is the one that's going to be healing their wounds, so... Oh, I'll stay close. Don't you worry about that.
You shall fall soon enough.
No more Cure 2 for you.
There's no escape.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, they have the Echo. Great. Well, I don't know what this is all about, but... Sky Drive, alright. Well, let's just keep that away from our friends then, I think. Not sure what the tether's all about, but I'm gonna assume... Oh, the Magus and the Devout are back. Great. This again. Alright, let's keep this away from here. Yeah, as long as the Devout is alive, I can't kill anybody else, so I guess I gotta kill her quick. Take this over here. Go. Give me your blood so that I may stay alive.
No more games.
Okay, he's invulnerable. Wow! Guys, I don't know what this is all about, but I don't like it. My perfect balance, no! You could have picked a better spot for that chain.
Ends now.
Oh boy. Nice.
What?
The chains.
They're gone. Nice save there, friend.
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
Yeah, that's not really gonna work.
By the 12! Urianger!
Yeah, in case you weren't sure, it's Urianger. The Mombrita reference was pretty much the dead giveaway. I mean, we've never seen him with his goggles off, but...
Master Alphino, that the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You picked a good time to do it.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us.
That was kind of the point, Alice. You have to fool your friends to
Expect
fool
a
your
full
enemies.
explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Better watch, he's got a taste for it now.
Thou mayest, my lady. By thy leave.
Well then, let's finish this. We have 3 book wielders in our
Even odds,
party.
then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop.
No, you won't. Not even close. You can try, but you will fail.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance.
Right.
Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell.
Okay. I mean, I would think
Cannot
someone
do it
could
alone,
just
but together,
cast Ruin,
together
but...
we can defeat them.
Alright, fair enough. If that's our plan, then let's do it right now before he casts, so... Okay, so, protect Alice,
Make ready! They come!
beat the shit out of the Black Mage. I can do that. Let's do this, everybody. Yes, to deceive your enemies, you must first deceive your friends. Exactly. Yep. Do I have, I still have Fist of Fire. Good. Not you, though. This lady first.
Have more ether.
Ah, she's immune to stun, damn it. How am I supposed to stop her from using Cure 2? You and me, son. You and me, one-on-one, Mr. Doppelganger. Get out of here. Good use of perfect balance, I think. How do I do that, Alice? Do I do something? I don't know what she wants me to do there. Whatever. It's fine. Get rid of him real quick. There we go. Hang on, I'm almost done. Okay. Ah, Blade of Blade. Okay. There you go, Alice.
The ether. It's not enough.
Okay, so we'll do it again. Kill who while they're weak? The only weak person I see here is the Devout. Oh god. Oh god, this again. Come here, you big brutes! Oh god. Bring that over here. And then move. Yeah, come out of the sky drive there, man. Should probably take care of the Ranger, but I'll do that in a minute. Here we go. And back to the Blade of Light. Oh, too far away. Ow. Excuse me, sir. I have had enough of your bullshit. Come here, you. I think I need to go kill the Devout before I can kill this asshole. Yeah, she's doing too much to heal him. Now let's try this. Okay, this Blade of Light needs to get like a better targeting reticle or something. There we go.
I can feel it. Just a little more.
Well, I don't need to do much more. Okay, I think the yeah, the reticle there has something to do with well, I don't know, but they were giving me the reticle on purpose for a reason. I'll take that. I really wanted to hit him more. It's okay, though. Alright, bring it over here. Here we go again. Where's the Devout? There you are. Just die! There we go. Okay, I'm gonna assume that she wants me to come over here and do this, so... Do it faster, you fool! The knight will be here to hit you out of it and stun you in a moment. There we go.
"'Tis done. With this blade I banish the darkness."
Nice.
No. Not like this.
Good job, Alice. Seems like your plan backfired a little bit, didn't it? Alright, slow down now, Alice. You were just channeling a ton of ether.
Alice, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
Well, good. She had to take her sweet revenge after what they did to Gabu.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
What do you say to that, warriors of darkness?
We are far from finished.
Well, come on then. I still got energy to spare. I'll fight you again. And again.
Or have you
and
never
again.
considered how we came to this world?
I mean, I just assumed the Cloud of Darkness opened up another portal. Partially my fault, but, you know. A crystal of fire.
You mean, like the Ascians?
And, like, me. I don't know. Have we explained that to anybody, that we have seen crystals? Or we have
Just
crystals?
so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
How exactly?
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
So, then why did you try to... if the crystals offer you immortality, why did you try to defeat me? Because by the same extension of logic, the crystals offer me immortality? I say with a huge question mark, because I don't know if that's actually what's going on here, but...
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
Have what, died?
At long last you see. To save our world, we gave our lives.
So how are you standing in front of me right now?
We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light.
No one ever does.
But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right.
Don't actually die when your HP runs out. So yeah, it's true, Conquer. That is very true. That's being knocked out, though. That's a little different.
We fought and we fought until there was no one left to fight. We won. And now our world is being erased from existence.
Well, you won too fast. You killed the Ascians too quickly. You upset the balance of your world.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
Yes, but to what end, Warrior of Darkness? You're gonna give up the life of the Source to save your fragmented world? I don't think so.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
Yeah, but you're gonna kill the ones you left behind anyway by helping them to do the rejoining, so your logic makes no sense. Who has your 6th crystal, by the way? Because there has to be a 6th. Where's the... Let's see, that's water, earth, fire, lightning, wind. So where's the ice crystal? Do you not have one? Guys, I know as much as anyone else in this world about crystals, and I have no idea what they're about to do, so I
know
don't...
the depth of sorrow and embrace the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle.
English, please, Urianger, not Old English.
Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
Oh, okay. That's a little easier to understand. So do I have the 6th crystal? Is that what's going on here? Alright. Fair enough. Actually, they might have had... Yeah, that's the ice crystal that the knight has, so I have the water crystal. Okay. So maybe they didn't have a 6th crystal in their world, and that's why they came looking, because they were looking for another crystal. I mean, it's a possibility. Again, it seems like they went a little off-kilter, though, because they sort of tried to kill everyone, but... Oh, you guys are all here with me this time? Okay.
What is this place?
This is Heidelin, Alphinode.
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
It sort of is. It's kind of not, though.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From 2 worlds do we gather, and from 2 worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
That's what you're guessing, but the question that comes is the water crystal you hold theirs? Probably not. If anything, their crystals are fragments of ours, because they're from a fragment world, so...
Nor your sacrifices unnoticed.
I would assume that theirs are fragments of the actual crystals, and we hold the actual being the source. It's a guess, though.
We can yet save. Who I can yet save.
No, she's back.
Minfilia.
Yeah, kind of. Minfilia, kind of. Not exactly Minfilia. Heidelin Minfilia.
Blessed children of the first. The light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
I'd like to see Zodiark do that. Really, seriously, because then the Ascians would be out of our hair.
Answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer.
Oh, please, man. Be still, my child.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light.
Well, there you go. Now you don't have to sacrifice everyone's lives in order to save your world.
Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
If only Ida and Papalimo and Y'shtola could be here to see this.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength longsword. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves. The first.
Did the Ascians also tell you about the 13th, which was their world before they totally destroyed it themselves?
Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark.
So you wanted to bring a balance. That makes sense.
Yet
That
I knew
is what
from
they
the
need,
beginning
so.
that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
Wait, so are you saying Minfilia is going to have to stay
You
there?
orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away.
Forever?
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
That's a hell of a gamble, Urianger.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
Even if it's not to save your own people? I mean, I guess Minfilia was always sort of that way. She was willing to kind of self-sacrifice to make sure that the best possible scenario came out of it, so.
You would go alone then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Well, it is kind of unheard of, isn't it? They haven't exactly... Worlds haven't aligned between the source and the fragments, or fragments to each other at all so far, so... This is probably the worst possible outcome for Thancred, isn't it?
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
That's got to be hard, man.
Long have I watched you from Heidelin's side. Watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn.
Well, we did the best we could.
The
Oh,
dark recesses
that's
of the
where we
world
were
hide
keeping it.
untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Yeah, only in a grave and dire emergency, Minfilia, and don't worry about it. I know the strength this thing has, and we will do everything we can to keep it out of harm's way.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
You should go back to your world? That would be a good idea.
Hear me, servant of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home.
You know you can't actually go there again, right? You're dead. I mean, you'll be in the live stream, but...
We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
That I will. Don't think I could have said it better myself. Hell, that guy practically was me. If I had taken Warrior, it would have been all the more poignant, but I took Dark Knight, so I already knew of the balance he was talking about because I had to have that battle in my own heart.
So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
I'm gonna hold you to it, Minfilia.
Thank you, Lemmy, for everything.
Oh. Her poor stepmom. She never even learned what happened to her, I mean, until now. Now she knows she's gone. Oh god, the fresh air. It's not like it's musty in there, but I'm glad to be back in the desert. Never thought I'd say that. Maybe it's just me hoping that I don't have to go back to Ishgard anytime soon. I think it's going to be a little hard for everybody here. No, Rianje, you did what had to be done, and it will save their world, so it, you know. It's alright, Alice. It's going to be tough for all of us to express how we feel about all this, because it wasn't really our choice to make, but Minfilia took it upon herself, so we have to honor her decision. It's hard, but for what it's worth, I think she can do it. Yeah. I mean, logic holds that if they died coming here, they would return to life going back to the world that they came from. So, I don't know, Alphinode. Unless they died again, in which case, I mean, that could be. I don't think we're going to find out anytime soon. That's the thing. Okay, so here it is. Here's the final quest in the story that we'll be doing for right now. An ending to mark a new beginning. And for me, that beginning is retirement. Oh, okay, Thancred. Cool. Probably not. Yeah, that's probably... you're not even a bard, though. Like... Okay, fair enough. Just don't go pulling a bow out of your ass all of a sudden. Yeah, we did kind of take care of business now, didn't we? Okay, so Thancred will get the crystals. Alphinode will get Ida and Papalymo. Urianger and Alice, I guess we'll have a little heart-to-heart here in the desert, won't we? I mean, I'm a little tired, but it's you know, price to pay walking this road, Alice. Ah, well, that makes sense. Wonder what happened to Elidibus now. Like, is he just kind of cursing what happened and he's gonna, like, try to have to reformulate his plan now that the Warriors of Darkness, his trump cards, are no longer available? Yeah, I can imagine it. It's a hard choice, so I'm glad that we had someone at the helm who knew what he was doing. Okay, fair enough. All right, then. Yeah, we'll meet you guys at the Rising Stones then, once all is said and done. Okay, Interceptor, almost time to go home. Let's have a look here. Probably got to go see what Ida and Papalymo are up to. Yep, that's where we're headed. Let's go, Quinfucius. We ride through the desert one more time. Well, until we have to go to Horizon again, you know. Or actually, not Horizon, we're going to be going to Mordana, so... Which is fair enough, because I have to go to Gridania to unlock Palace of the Dead anyway, so I think we'll go do that as well. It'll give me something to do in the last throes of the stream, and something to do while I'm off screen. I mean, we're not done yet, obviously. I'm talking like this is the last episode. This is not the last episode. We've still got the Hildebrand quests left to do, and then I have one last stream worth of concluding quests to do. So, but we'll get to that in due time. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea, Alphinode. Alright, then let's have a chat. Well, good. Glad your search is taken care of. We've got a lot of explaining to do. Oop, I didn't right-click on him. Yeah. Well, Thancred went to look for it, but there's... where do we even start with what happened? It's a bit of a long-winded explanation. Yeah, I don't think any of us know what it is, Ida. For once, your speechlessness is not a sign of boorishness, I guess. I don't want to call her dumb. She's not exactly dumb. Yeah, it was a hard situation for all of us. Okay, well, good. Can you guys just leave the Resistance like that? You don't owe them any more favors, or... Well, that's fair enough. we have a lot more adventures to tell you about then, Ida, because good lord, man. Yeah, and Tadaru, she'll have so much to tell you, too. Oh, boy. What's with the weird music? You'd think she would remember him. Well, I mean, it's been 20 years. Maybe it's the mask. Maybe that's what's doing it. Bit of a loss for words there, huh, Ida? Oh, okay then. That was a little strange. There's something going on here that they're not telling us, I think. Maybe we'll learn about that later. I think Papolimo knows more than he's letting on. Okay, going back to the Rising Stones now. Yep, back at the Rising Stones. So, before we head that way, let's go to Gridania and unlock Palace of the Dead. That stupid quest has been sitting in Gridania's Inn for such a long time now, and I keep passing it with Blue Mage, and you can't go into Palace of the Dead with Blue Mage, so they don't even let you do the quest with it, which is just annoying. I don't get why, either, you can't go into it with Blue Mage, but whatever. It's fine. It's not actually fine. See, the thing I'm thinking about with Blue Mage is that I've done a decent chunk of stuff with it, and I have gone in. I'm gonna get Glower for the quests. I've gotten Eruption from Ifrit there for part of the rotation, but I haven't gotten any of the other stuff from the other dungeons yet, and I don't plan on doing so because I can't take it into instances with Adventurer Squadrons, and I can't take it into instances with Palace of the Dead. So it's like, until you can at least go in with Adventurer Squadrons, I don't know that I'll ever have all the Blue Mage spells, honestly. It's just, I don't know, it's not really good. When doesn't he know more than he lets on? Yeah, that's a good point, Conquer, that's for sure. Back in bit relocating. Okay, see you in a few minutes then, Conquer. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just puts me off to go get the stuff from the dungeons because it's like it's so hard to find a party to work with for that, you know? And they all want to do it unsynced, and it's just like, that's no fun. I don't know. Just a bit underwhelming to me. I like playing the class, but I don't like the everything else surrounding it. Anyway, what's with the gossip there, Nojiro? What nasty business? A portal in the ruins? I can't say I've heard anything of the sort. Oh my god. It keeps changing on them. Are you trying to tell me something? Are you trying to push me into something here, Nojiro? Well, anyway. Let's head down to Isamhar. It's down in the South Shroud, so we'll just ride there. And then after that, we'll head for the Rising Stones. And once I do this, the only quests that'll be left in Gridania will be the ones for other classes that I haven't taken yet. Disciples of the Hand, Land, and War and Magic. That I have yet to take, and probably won't be taking. And, I don't know. See, the thing I'm thinking is that if I'm going to try other classes, I don't know if I'm going to do them on this character. Because I have access, I can use 8 characters total with 1 per server. So if I really want to try other classes, maybe I'll just go and make an alt on Siren, since I was thinking about going over there anyway. And I'll stick with this character on Goblin. I mean, I did buy a house on Goblin, so it'd be a little bit... Well, I haven't bought a house. I bought a plot of land. It's not a house yet. But, yeah, so it would be a shame to have to, you know, have done all that and get the place all in order and then be like, well, now I'm on a different server, so I gotta relinquish my housing. You know. Let's see. I think. Let me pull my map out and do the South Shroud. Okay. I was pretty sure. I think we've actually been near the hole there, and I think I mentioned at the time explicitly that it was probably where Palace of the Dead was, but that's what Issamahar pretty much is. It's a big hole in the ground, basically. So, we'll go give it a look. It's gonna be funny though when I, like, if I get to the point where we get through this whole thing with Palace of the Dead and we're done with it, and then we go back to the Scions, and it's like several cutscenes will play in sequence after this, and I'll be like, oh boy, that whole thing I was saying about being worried about the timing is just not gonna be there anymore. Welcome back, Conker. I've just been running my way over to Issamahar, so you haven't missed anything yet. Mr. Whaler, hello. Well, I try. What do you need a hand with? Okay. I mean, I'll give it a shot. Sure, why not? Okay. So there are others stationed at Quarry Mill about this. That would explain why there's always a million people at Quarry Mill. I think that was actually mentioned previously as well, though, is that in order to actually go into Palace of the Dead, you have to be in Quarry Mill to do it, so let's go check it out. And there are still a couple of side quests over here in Quarry Mill. I haven't quite gotten to those with Blue Mage yet, but it's, you know, not a huge deal. I'll get to them eventually. I think the ones that are here have to do with the Odin side quest, honestly. But, yeah, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, those couple that are up top there. Excuse me. As you can see, million bazillion people here, all in front of the expeditionary captain, for good reason. Oh, that's right. I think we've heard a couple of things about Gelmora in the past. Not really that many, but well, there's enough. Ready to experience frame rate drop? Yeah, it's already happened, I think. Like, look at... that looks incredibly framey to me. Maybe I'm just crazy, but that's not as smooth as it normally is. A magical gateway? Oh my god. Well, I imagine there's probably traps everywhere. And that kind of explains the gimmick, quote-unquote, of Palace of the Dead, in that you are not the level that you are outside when you go inside Palace of the Dead. Your level basically resets to 1, and then you have to build it up again as you go. So. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, some of those, like, it's kind of like the sword that Alice was using there. That was technically an ether pool weapon, which are the weapons of choice in Palace of the Dead, because it allows you to safeguard your energies, yeah, so that way you can kill things. Yeah, it doesn't help with the traps and everything, but, you know. Okay, well, we'll have to see what we can do. I think I know what powerful mage he was referring to there, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, fair enough. I will come to you when I am ready to go, then. So yes, now we can access Palace of the Dead. You can enter it solo or in a party of up to 4 players. I might try it solo at one point, honestly, just for the hell of it. I'm sure if I have like a healer or something, it can go okay. But I think I need to, like, I can't start from 1, I think, and do it, because I need to go in a few times to build up my armor and arms, my armor and weapons before I can go there. Because I think the way it works is you start at level 1, and you keep the levels that you got in Palace of the Dead every time you lose, or you get to a certain floor. Like, you can get to a checkpoint every certain number of floors, so... Yeah, there you go. So you start at level 1, and the area is basically like a roguelike in that the dungeon changes every time you go in. Yeah, it's randomly generated. You get some treasures out of it and everything like that, and it's a little bit of a hassle, honestly, from what I understand, but I mean, it's probably not too bad to go through. I'll figure that part out on my own time. I wouldn't worry too much about it, so... Been in dungeons like that in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what they are, is they're kind of like dungeons in the Mystery Dungeon games, yeah. Really annoying at the time when you were playing those games. Yeah, they do. They randomly generate them, so in a way, yeah, they can get pretty annoying. It's just, I don't know that this one's that bad, because it's like, you pretty much just go until you die, basically, and then you keep everything that you got. I think you might have to hit a checkpoint, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'll look at the details a little bit more, but maybe we'll try it on screen at one point, maybe we won't. Either way, don't worry about it, because we won't be doing the quest that comes of it until after the break anyway. Like, there's a quest that you can get from it once you get to level 50, and then there's another quest you can get once you reach level 100. So, and there's 200 floors in the place total, but I'm not going to worry about that for right now. Like I said, we've got more pressing matters, like returning to the Rising Stones to see all of our friends again, minus one, but, you know, she kind of gave that right up willingly. So we're going to honor her decision and go back and see all of our friends together again at last, after such a long time. It's been like 30-something episodes since we've seen them all together at the Rising Stones, so... Doing it solo is something you can only do with a chance if you get your weapon and armor max upgraded to 99.99. Ah, okay, gotcha. So I will have to go through it with a bunch of other people first before I can do it solo. Okay. I'll keep you and Espy and whoever else wants to do it appraised of it, because that I know beforehand. So we'll have to see how that goes. Not the randomly generating floors, much more so the level reset to 1. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I can see that definitely gets annoying. And there were mostly, I think they were all post-game dungeons in the Mystery Dungeon games where they reset your level to 1 and you had to go from there. So yeah, anyway, let's enter into the Rising Stones. Doing it with other people really isn't bad. Okay, yeah, we'll check it out then. Maybe, like, I was thinking about maybe making Monday be my break day between streams, since Tuesday's going to be the final day. But maybe we'll take the day to go into, like, if we get the Hildebrand quest done on Sunday, or even if we end up finishing the Hildebrand quest on Monday, we can take some time to go into Palace of the Dead just to check it out on Monday. I don't know. I'll see what I think. Because, I mean, I have 3 days worth of a break after Tuesday in between the stuff, so I can always do the stuff that I normally do on my break days on those 3 days instead. So I don't know, we'll see. Down to go through it again? Okay, cool. Well, I might hold you to that then. I'll let you know when next week comes along. I want to get the Hildebrand quest done first, but yeah, once next week comes along, I'll let you know. Okay, good. Yeah, finally get something resolved, huh? It seems like we're on a roll here. We got Nidhogg resolved, we got Ishgard's Peace resolved with the dragons, and now we've got this resolved, so... Okay, that's probably a good idea. Let's go have a reconvening with all of our friends. See where the future of the Scions lies. At Gen Discord whenever I feel like doing it. Okay, sounds good, Yugman.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Minbreda.
I was going to say, that took a somber turn all of a sudden.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Well, I guess we all have come back here changed, so...
We may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
I'm sure they're putting in a good word for us.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. the scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts.
Can't go wrong there.
And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Seems he's learned a lot since his episode with the Crystal Braves.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit.
I like it. It's simple and easy to remember, and it means we can all kind of do our own thing, so.
Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask.
Cool.
I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
Won't hear any from me. Alpha Node? She's your teacher, man.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
There you go.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
I don't know if that's true, Urianger. I mean, you had to do it, otherwise we couldn't have resolved the issue.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes.
He's got a point.
She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
There are people here that are better suited to fighting than thinking, Urianger, so not saying anything of Thancred, just speaking of my own accord. Sometimes I don't think before I do.
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Good, just don't go too far off the deep end this time.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance.
Okay, fair enough.
There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy.
Yeah, that guy.
Little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
I think when they're talking about the Imperial Viceroy, they're talking about the new Emperor, basically, the one that we were involved with in Heavensward. So I'm sure with As Is La having not gone his way, he's solely focused on, like, consolidating what victories he has, and, well, he definitely had victory over Alamigo, so he's probably trying to consolidate his defenses in case we ever decide to go on the offensive. There are a lot of people in Eorzea who would definitely be on board for going on the offensive for Alamigo, so...
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities.
I fear you are overly fond of formalities. So will you drink until you call us by name?
That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable. And we've always got him to keep us from bickering.
Hey now, I'm no mediator, man. I'll do the best I can.
But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
No, that's fair enough.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
So all for one and one for all, huh? It's too bad I'm not Red Mage, or I could
I, for
really
my
be
part,
Three
shall see
Musketeers.
to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would ask no one else to do it, Tataru. We leave it in good
I
hands.
would not have it any other way, Tataru.
Right.
And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
What now for the Warrior of Light, huh? That's a good question. I guess I'll have to figure it out when retired life, whether or not retired life suits me. She's nominated me as the twins' babysitter. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know what's new for me. I guess wherever the road takes me. You know what? Sure. We'll call retirement a new adventure. It's something I'm not used to. I never have been used to sitting still, so.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. You knew I wasn't gonna sit still.
The path behind us was
Well,
fraught with
I will be
hardship,
sitting still,
and
but
the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
absolutely. Then for the future of Eorzea, we will work together and apart in what we all do best. Keeping the realm safe from the people that would harm it. Should probably speak to everybody then. What makes you think you're gonna regret it, Alice? You that psyched about working with your brother? Oh, okay, cool, Tataru. I will leave it to you then. Is she already back to drinking? Is that what's going on there? I can't tell. I'm surprised you decided to stick around, Kryle. I figured you... Well, never mind. I was going to say you'd want to go back to the remaining students of Valdecian, but how many of them are actually left? Most of them are probably here. It doesn't really feel that much different, honestly. Okay, sure. That I will do. Ah, Colton and Hoary Boulder. I was just thinking about you guys. What's up? That was what we were hoping, but like I said, Colton, she made a choice and we have to honor it, so... Oh, man. These guys, they're all so crazy. Oh, yeah. I suppose so. Guess you're gonna have to go along with her there, Papalymo. Ah, okay, so they were trying to tell you that the Sundering was bad, when in reality, we don't know if the Sundering was necessarily good or bad. Well, good, Urianger. I'm glad that you didn't you weren't led astray. He's not exactly as cutthroat as most, is he, Thancred? I'm gonna have to take him up on that dinner offer again one of these times. Well, we'll see what we can do about that later. Yeah, I'm sorry, Philomene. Would that I could tell you in person. She will. I'll make sure that no one ever forgets it, don't you worry. We have, even considering the fact that we've all been so far apart. Yeah, they kind of did scatter to the winds, didn't they? I don't know, maybe we'll see them later. I would hope so. I think honestly that's me saying I hope we see them later so I can punch Ilbert in his goddamn traitorous face. Oh boy. Oh god, are they fighting? Ouch. Oh boy, some things never change. Not that I'd have it any other way. Yes, it has, Alphinode. Yeah, I couldn't tell you where the road leads, but I know that if Minfilia has anything to say about it, it'll lead to Dawn. Yeah, and we'll walk it together. We will never be alone on this road again.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life,
there is death. You didn't even have to finish that sentence.
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Well, I mean, that does make sense. You are the only one among us who can wield a staff, so... It's in good hands, Papalymo. I will not doubt. Do some research on it. Maybe you can figure out how to draw out its etheric energies.
I shall guard it well.
I believe you will. The clouds he's referring to are most likely the Alamegan resistance thinking to take up arms. So
there is cause to hope.
Some definitely went down between him and Ida.
Every parting marks a new beginning.
I don't know what it is. They're definitely... They're dropping hints at it, but they're not dropping hints as to what it was. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away... Actually, I think this is the shroud overlooking Girabania. Because we established previously that it's not that far away, so... Man, the real Griffin is a giant of a man. He's a full head taller than the other Griffin, and the other Griffin's as tall as I am. Oh, of course. He couldn't get the Warriors of Darkness to do things, so of course he went to someone else. He can never sit still, this Elidibus guy. How do you figure? Your Warriors of Darkness were defeated and they were sent to another world to save it from the light. What kind of a gift? What on earth? Oh my god! Where the hell did they get Needhog's eyes? Well, I hope he's willing to wait. It's probably going to take a while for those things to charge up again. Goddamn Ascians just can't leave well enough alone. Good lord. Yeah, that's it. Probably wasn't our best plan, Yugman. Yeah. Maybe don't just throw them off of a bridge for some hobo to pick up next time. When did they get them? They probably rescued them from the bridge we threw them off of, Conquer. We threw them off after we defeated Needhog. So probably the Warriors of Darkness went and grabbed them once we threw them off. Maybe we should have just, I don't know, separated them. I don't know. Meanwhile... Oh, Nero's up to no good again. Great. I didn't recognize him for a second. This is Cartano Flats, isn't it? This is where we did our level 58 Summoner quest. What is he doing there? Oh, God. So the Ascians have given the Griffin Needhog's eyes... And Nero's up to no good at Cartano Flats. Man, I really picked a weird time to stop the story, didn't I? No. It's okay. It's fine. Because those are all background things. As far as we, the character, are concerned, we're done. Peace is here. Until the Scions come up with something else for me to do in the future, I got nothing else to do. Except... go on vacation. Hell yeah, baby. We're starting our retirement off right by doing the only thing that I know how to do while retired. Running around like a crazy person in these sorts of clothing, doing comedy quests. The Hildebrand quests are on their way, ladies and gentlemen, on the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. And that will be on, let's see, today's Wednesday, it'll be Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Yeah, we probably should have kept one. Then, at the very least, they couldn't have used both of them for anything. I don't know. Maybe we figured Needhog could come back if we had only one. He did only have one at one point. They weren't, and it wasn't even his, but, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out this stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will be on... Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm going to sit here with Ida and see if I can't see into her soul a little bit. But until Saturday, everyone, when we come back for some crazy stuff, I'm sure. I have no idea what's going to happen in the Hildebrand quest, but I've been told that they're incredibly funny, so I'm looking forward to it on Saturday. Until then, everyone, take care and have a good night. Oh, God. Is this what it feels like to relax? This is a new feeling for me. I'm gonna have to get used to this.